Welcome into the Boombah All-American Selection Show. I'm Olivia Stacy alongside USSSA's Senior Vice President of Events, Matt Trebuchan. Matt, we have some exciting news today. We are going to announce our Midwest rosters. We're going to kick it off with our 9U team, but before we get to that, can you tell us how you narrowed down the field and selected these athletes? You had over 24 tryouts throughout the country.
Sure. We have a scout team that runs the tryouts, and they do all the evaluations, and when it's all said and done, they crunch the numbers, they pick the teams.
All right, well, the moment you've all been waiting for, let's hear who made the cut. All right, let's take a look at our American team. Caden Barnes out of the Banditos organization, Jake Butterfield from Jenks, Oklahoma, Brian Justice from Tulsa, Jake Ludlam from the Legends team out of Oklahoma, joining us from Keller, Texas, Austin Miser, Hosea Miranda out of Dallas, Texas, coming from Fort Worth, Hogan Nelson, Braden Pride out of Del City, Oklahoma, member of Oklahoma Colts, out of Moreland, Oklahoma, Evan Sampson, Logan Sandoval out of Nogle, he's a member of Lincoln County Regulators, Blake Siggers out of Rolette, Texas, and Bryce Tapley out of McLeod, Oklahoma, member of EOC Colts. Now let's take a look at their opponent, the national team. Chance Baker out of Oklahoma, he's a member of Next Level, and coming out of the Texas Bombers organization, Tanner Carson.
Tanner's a true 9-year-old pure hitter with serious skills and seriously quick hands.
A member of Base Brawlers, Delmonico Granger Moreno, he joins the national team as well. Aaron Grant out of Savannah, Texas. Jax Hyde, a member of Canes Baseball. Coming out of El Paso, Texas, Jaden Jimenez. Cody Johnson out of Hope, he is a member of Breaking Bats. Anderson McLean out of McKinney. And coming from Albuquerque, Jax Mulville. Nicholas Ozona, coming out of Rockwall, Texas. And Christopher Patterson, he's a member of North Texas Spikes. And coming from the Colony, Texas, Dallas Patriots organization is Cole Richson. Now it's time to announce our 10U American team for the Midwest. Cooper Osbrooks out of Oklahoma. Jedson Cockrell out of Frisco, Texas. Julian Gallegos coming from the LC All-Stars team. Coming from Lubbock, Texas, Jackson Jolly. Hamden Knutson from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Mason Martinez from Texas, a member of West Texas Elite. And coming from Spitfire out of Texas is Matthew Millett. And Avery Ortiz, take a look at this guy. He's from Tulsa, Oklahoma, member of BBA Titans.
Avery's a quick-footed, strong-armed backstop with an impressive 1.9 10 and under pop time. This kid really knows what he's doing back there.
A lot of impressive talent in these All-American games. Joining him on the American 10U team is Park Prater out of Keller, Texas, Eric Rogers, who's a member of Fort Worth Cats, Mark Rutherford out of Oklahoma, and Luke Williams, a member of NEO Gators out of Oklahoma. On the national team will be Jet Fields out of Greenville, Texas, member of Texas Rattlers, Josh Glaser, Draven Gragg out of Oklahoma, he's a member of Stigler Pirates, Giovanni Guevara out of El Paso, Texas, coming from Dallas, Ellington Jefferson. Tyler McCann joins the team out of the Los Cruces Legends organization, Logan McGuire out of Collinsville, Oklahoma, Terrace Murray from DeSoto, Texas, a member of WTX Rebels, Abraham Oropezzo from El Paso. Tanner Primo joins the team out of Jenks, Oklahoma, and coming from Dallas, Aaron Reeves out of TR Baseball. He'll join his teammate, who's also a member of TR Baseball out of Dallas, Jordan Stripling. Now we have our 11U American team. Let's hear it from Mason Alley out of Canyon, Texas, William Brown, he's a member of NTX Fury Elite, Dylan Clark coming out of Ferris, Texas, Stephen Milan, he's a member of the Las Cruces Yankees. Coming from Cardinal Baseball will be Jacob Nelson. Coming from Texas Edge, Taylor Pritchett, Armani Regoza out of El Paso, Texas, a member of Oklahoma Astros, Brian Roos out of Edmond, and coming from Salina, Texas, a member of Dallas Tigers, Mason Sadler.
Mason's one of those rare, slick-fielding, smooth hitters who completely understands his job at the plate, regardless of the game situation.
Also keep an eye out for Carter Sampson out of Moreland, Oklahoma, Jaden Sosa from Mansfield, Texas, member of Trojans, and Logan Toe, Oklahoma City, He's from the Naturals organization. And they'll be up against our national roster. That includes Easton Andrews out of Fort Worth, Matthew Armijo out of Albuquerque, and from Bad Dogs Baseball, Peyton Burns out of Salina. Caleb Higgs joins us from Justin, Texas. Timothy Lopez out of Richardson, Texas. Dalton Morgan also joins a national team from Sulphur Springs Cats. Cole Murphy out of Texas, the Dallas Tigers organization. Rush Potts will also play for the national team, coming out of Rockwall. Coming from the Texas Extreme team will be Jacob Ramos. Michael Schultze joins from the Texas Titans. And Silas Ward out of Edmond, Oklahoma. Jackson Wilkins also joins the national team out of Salina, Oklahoma. Congratulations to all those athletes who were named to the All-American rosters. We're going to take a short break. We have more announcements to come. We'll take you through our 12U and 14U teams. And also, Matt's going to explain how Boombah is getting involved in this year's All-American Games. Stay with us.
Being selected in the NPF draft, you are immediately welcomed into an organization that demonstrates work ethic, dedication, and love for fast-pitch softball. As the official uniform provider for the NPF, we at Boombah recognize this. Our unparalleled craftsmanship shows in the way the products look and perform for these high-level athletes. Boombah's cutting-edge uniforms, products, and our commitment to the sport of fast pitch are why we are the official uniform provider for the NPF.
Welcome back to the Boombah All-American Selection Show. There's going to be a lot of exciting opportunities for these athletes in the All-American Games. And Matt, one exciting partnership is with Boombah. How are they getting involved?
Once again, Boombah will be providing the jerseys for the athletes, sublimation dyed, dry fit jerseys. Every player gets 2 jerseys, sharp colors, sharp designs, stand out, something they'll want to wear off the field as well as on.
They're going to look great, and I know it's going to be an exciting week of competition. Let's continue with our Midwest 12U team. On the American team will be DJ Catalano out of Colleyville, Texas. Carter Ford coming out of Tulsa, member of Blue Rocks. Dempsey Gilman out of Collinsville, Oklahoma. Coming out of Texas, the Dallas Saints organization, Pierce Gisler. Ethan Hodges joins the team from Carlton, Texas. Jacob Lemus out of the Las Cruces Yankees. Jake Mitchell from Pawnee. He's a member of 918 Patriots. Clay Main out of Southern Elite. He's from Texas. Noah Penna out of Waco, Texas. Hayden Shelburne out of Rockwall, Texas. He's a member of D-Bat Warren. Hayden Slater joins the team out of Team Prodigy in Oklahoma. And Devin Trujillo out of Oklahoma. He's a member of DC Elite. They'll be up against the national team, which includes Andrew Carrion out of El Paso. Chaz Clemens, also out of El Paso, Texas. Elijah Contreras out of Texas. He's a member of Tigers. Lance Coronado, he's from Oklahoma, member of Midwest Elite Flores. Jose Gonzalez, he's a member of Rio Rancho Bats. And Cordell Hernandez, he joins us from Ferris, Texas, a member of Ellis County Prospects.
I want everyone to remember Cordell's name. Strong arm, fast hands. This kid has a future.
His teammates include Logan Lunsford out of Prague, Oklahoma, Daniel Madrid out of El Paso. A member of Oklahoma Naturals, Cooper McCoy, comes from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Damien Portillo out of El Paso, and Brandon Welsh out of Porter, Oklahoma, as well as Jet Williams out of Heath, Texas, member of Phenom. We continue with our American team for 13U in the Midwest. Gentry Cantrell out of Bixby, Oklahoma. Zach Carroll joins the team out of Oklahoma, member of Select Baseball Academy. And coming from Albuquerque, from ABQ Arsenal, Rowan Ellington.
Rowan sports a cannon for an arm, and he's got smooth glove work. He's a true defensive coach's dream.
Keep an eye out for him. Also on the team, Jackson Favre out of Frisco, Sean Maxwell out of Preston, Oklahoma, Tobin Allaire out of Carrollton, Texas, member of Texas Desperados Tarpley, Elias Orozco out of New Mexico, Elijah Smith out of Rio Rancho, member of Bats, Chase Spencer from Texas, the Dallas Tiger Smith organization, coming from Texas Thunder, Brian Stevens, Hudson White out of Keller, Texas, and a member of Arkansas Titans, Jackson Young. On the national team for 13U, Bruce Collingsworth out of Weatherford, Texas, Sean Gamble out of Denton, member of Denton Turn 2, Coming from Bad Company Baseball, J.C. Holland out of Perrin. Coming from Frisco, Texas, Nathan June. Braden Kessie out of Texas, Sandhills Strike Force. And coming from Granbury, Texas, Jackson Ludwig. Morgan Lunsford joins us from Oklahoma, member of Oklahoma Fuel. Asher Mott from Carlton, Texas, member of Texas Desperados Tarpley. Aaron Oropeza out of El Paso, member of Texas Express, Reese Parrott from Texas, Will Warren from Flowermont, and Park Whittle out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, member of the Oklahoma Rangers. Now it's time for our 14U American team. Gage Bain out of Aledo, Texas, Zane Barnett from Salina, Cameron Benny, he's a member of Flower Mound Scorpions. Trevor Brooks joins us from Texas. A member of Yellow Jackets out of Oklahoma, Nolan Barrage. Braden Gluth out of Anthony, New Mexico. Henry Husband out of Allen, Texas. Logan Lagasse out of Piedmont, Oklahoma. Jawan Mason out of Allen, Texas, member of Monarchs. Avery Mirabal out of New Mexico. Sean Schultz comes from Texas, a member of DBAT Mavericks. And Calvin Terrell from Frisco, member of Riders. Now it's time to look at the national team. We have Evan Best coming from New Mexico, Colby Bryant out of McKinney, Texas, Grayson Cole, member of Sun Devils Baseball, Staten Dunley out of Lindale, Texas, Russell Etheridge joins us from Flower Mound Scorpions, Jage Gordiola out of Alto, New Mexico, member of Young Guns. Coming from Arlington Heat out of Fort Worth will be Jack Hardgrove. Also look for Robbie Hodges, he's out of Hawkins, Texas, and Dylan McGinn out of New Mexico. Landon Ray comes from Oklahoma, member of Oklahoma Cyclones, and Costin Schaefer out of Texas, member of Texas Edge.
Costin's just a well-rounded gamer with all the tools of his game elevated to a higher level.
Also joining him on the national team will be Luciano Vargas out of Newcastle, Oklahoma, member of Oklahoma Express. Congratulations to all those athletes who were named to the All-American Games out of the Midwest. A lot of talent coming out of that region. And what can these players expect? Mark your calendars for August 7th through 13th because there's going to be a lot of exciting action.
That there is. You know, unlike a normal weekend tournament where you play one tough pool game and maybe the semifinal game's kind of tough and then the championship game's a good one. At the All-American Games, every single game, every pitch, you're playing against the top talent in the country. There are no easy games. It makes for a great week of baseball.
We're looking forward to it, so make sure to set your calendars for that week, and we'll see you in Kissimmee. Thanks for tuning in.
Being selected in the NPF draft, you are immediately welcomed into an organization that demonstrates work ethic, dedication, and love for fast-pitch softball. As the official uniform provider for the NPF, we at Boombah recognize this. Our unparalleled craftsmanship shows in the way the products look and perform for these high-level athletes. Boombah's cutting-edge uniforms, products, and our commitment to the sport of fast pitch are why we are the official uniform provider for the NPF.